We focus very heavily on the lead measures. We track them. So it's not enough just to have them. We have to track them. And then we add an accountability around them. And so I do this in my personal life. I mean, this is what the whole tribe I built, the nonprofit, this is what we do in it. Every week we meet with a group of a pod. I have like 3 people in my pod. We meet together every week and we say, hey, this is where I'm headed. It's my vision for my life. This is my quarterly goal. I usually skip the annual part because I just don't care that much about annual. So because it's designed to like keep you on track for the long term, but it doesn't actually matter that much, too far away to care about. So I care about the quarterly. Here's where we're headed this quarter. And then I tell my group, this week I said I was going to do X, Y, Z. Did I do it? No. And then I track it and I actually gamify it. And this is probably one of my favorite things to do. You can accomplish anything in life with just this like 30-second practice. You ready for it? 30-second practice. Well, 5 minutes every Sunday, 30 seconds every day. So every Sunday, I want you to write down 5 to 10 of those actions, those lead measures, those habits or constraints. It could be a constraint. Like I'm not going to do something. I'm not going to drink alcohol 5 days a week or whatever the number is. So I'm not going to complain. I mean, that's a little bit loose and loosey-goosey, but maybe that's your thing. I'm not going to, or I'm going to, and you write all those down. And then you write down your target number for the week. So I have on my list, my habit tracker, I have dates with my wife, 2. The goal is 2 times every week where we are out somewhere together alone. Then I have gym. Did I get to the gym 3 times? Did I do some other fitness 2 times? Did I meet with my VPs, 4 times? Like, I have 4 of them, let's say. I did meet with them 4 times. So I have all my lead measures, all my Dr. Oz cuts, the things that I actually have to do. You can't always outsource everything. You can't outsource your push-ups. So there's things that I have to do. I have 9 of them actually right now. And I have a number next to each one, which is my goal for the week. So that takes 5 minutes every Sunday. I just rewrite them down. I write down my 3 goals for the quarter. And then I write down the 9 things that I'm tracking. And then 30 seconds every morning, all I do is I grab my notebook and I simply check, did I do it yesterday or did I not do it? Did I wake up by 6:05? Yes, check. Did I not? Dash. That's it. Then the following, Sunday, I just add it all up. I said, hey, I said I was going to do 2 dates with my wife. I did 1. Great. 1. I said I was going to go to the gym 3 times. I went 4 times. Great. 4. And now at the end of the week, what am I left with? I'm left with a score, a percentage. So if a perfect week, if I've defined actions that these actions lead to my quarterly goal being accomplished. My quarterly goal lines up to an annual goal, which lines up to a vision for my life, which I have looked at and decided that is the most important thing. So now we are all in alignment of intentionality. Everything from who I want to be down to the very thing I do every single morning is all in one row. And if I had a perfect week, I'd have a score right now, it's 42. A perfect week for me would be 42. At the end of the week, I add that up. And I'll tell you what, you guys, I rarely hit above a C+. Like I'm usually sitting, like I told you, I'm not good at this stuff. I'm lazy. I'm unmotivated sometimes. But you know what? Tracking it helps dramatically. And then the last thing I do is I add the accountability. So now I have somebody else. I have this pod. I have a group. You can do it with a friend. You can do it with a spouse. You can do it with a buddy. You can do it with a small group. You can do it with this group. I go there and I say, this was my score last week. Hey, here's my 3 goals. Last week I said I was going to do this and I didn't, or I did. And then my score is this. And then I say, here's why my score is this way. I struggled here, or I did really well here.